Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today I'm back here on Circuit Superstars, the second time on this game. I'm absolutely loving playing it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying watching it too. Do tell me that in the comment section, and also by liking the video. But yesterday we had plenty of fun racing around Magdalena. One of my best performances, I have to say. Still learning, improving. So it was a little bit of a scrappy one there. Found ourselves maybe scraping the walls and on the dirt a little bit much. But today, hopefully, we're going to be a little bit much more improved, because we are going to be racing at Magdalena once again. Got to love this track. Got the mixture of high speed corners. You've got the hairpin, low speed corner there. And then, of course, you've got the lovely sort of S's section. It's a really, really fun track. And we are going to be racing in this Pacino car again. Number 51 with our trademark colours. Got to love that. If you guys haven't already, before we begin, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. But we're continuing with Magdalena here. But we are doing Pro Am difficulty. It was amateur yesterday. It is going to be Pro Amateur difficulty. So we're stepping it up a little bit as we head into this race at Magdalena. Of course, qualifying first before we get 8 laps of action. That is what we've been doing so far. It makes the videos just under 10 minutes, which you've got to like. Oh, lovely livery there, I saw. That was a nice little, I think it's white and yellow and blue livery. We are sat at the back. Doesn't matter though. Perfectly fine, actually, because that's where I want to be for my quali lap. Usually I like to be out of all the hustle and bustle of AI going crazy. So we're just going to trundle away nicely here. Just test out the car a little bit. Get it a little bit swervy. Don't know what the heck I'm doing, but we're just allowing the other cars to get out of the way. Once they're about half a lap in front, we can start to push. As you can see, they've just gone through that section. They do like to rumble around a bit on their out laps, so if you guys do want some clean air for you to do your laps, just hang around a second. And of course, because the way this is formatted, you get an out lap and then of course your flyer, which you've got to love. That you get a bit of practice if you want it, or of course just to get away from the big bunch of cars, and then you get to go for your lap. To start with, a nice way to start the first 2 corners, not too messy at all. Then into the hairpin, we do nicely through there, a bit quicker. Didn't want to take any risks really. It's all about not taking risks, and then there's the race to gain places, but this has been an incredibly clean lap here. This could be enough to set us towards the front row, and it will be P1 in Pro-Am difficulty. I'm loving that. What a lovely quality there. We will start, and that is 500ths ahead of Mark Neitiger. Really, really good lap there. Very happy with that. We are ready for the race. 8 laps of action. You've got to love that in our lovely Pacino car. Starting from pole position here, Neitiger behind with Powell, P3 rounding out the podium. Similar livery to ourselves. We get away decently well as we head into the first couple of corners. That little combination there. Just got to keep it clean off the start. We could have a really, really close race in this one. We don't want to make too many mistakes, because that invites your opponents in. Then you get into the big pack of cars and you get bunched up and mixed up with those guys. So off the start, not too bad. Not as quick through the second half this lap as I'd like to be, as they're going to try and rival us down the main straight, are they? This should be a good race for the win here, as we have ridden along the dirt on the side of the track. Pretty much the whole of that straight, but it's alright. It's alright. We're driving alright now. Starting to find a bit of a rhythm, which is something I say a lot, but once I'm in the zone and we've got that rhythm and I'm feeling happy and comfortable with the car, the handling and so on, we start to get some good driving. And you can see me and Neitiger starting to get away the best lap, 8:32.9, as we really attacking track limits a little bit there. Certainly a little bit sloppy through here. We do, however, manage to go quickest, a 30-second lap time. Lovely lap. That's similar to a quali one, but nice to get still staying competitive here early on in this one. He is taking a bit more, I feel, into the hairpin section, and it did pay off a little bit that lap. However, it can be risky, and he is now starting to think about maybe being able to go for a move here. This lap has not been as quick. As you can see, it will be in the 32s there. Not exactly attacking it as much there. A bit safe for that lap, but we're all right. Lap 4 out of 8, and you can see a nice amount of field spread already, which is certainly nice when you're towards the front of proceedings. You can see back there, he's taking a very different line to us, as the AI like to do. Very aggressive into the hairpin. We're a little bit more conservative, playing it by the fact of consistency, and also what you get in races, you generally want to just stick out that absolute shambles that you get at the apex of the corner. But look how much I've improved since yesterday when I released the first video on this, and I was very messy. In the wall, we've barely found a wall yet, and I say that we'll probably end up getting a wall on the exit of somewhere now. But as you can see, we are looking really quite nice, and Nicer, as I've been saying how nice and clean I've been driving, we end up running off a bit, but Nicer starting to drop back to P3, and I'll read out their name when I can concentrate after I'm past that corner. Dropping back to Berkeley Powell, still back there. Bit messier that lap. Of course, tyres starting to go. Losing a bit of fuel, so that should reduce the weight, but you can see we're driving well by the fact we don't have any car damage at the moment. A very wide line at the hairpin there. That's not the quickest line through there, I have to say. But the Estes section we've pretty much nailed. Flat through there yesterday, I was struggling a bit on the exits, and often finding myself in the wall, and it has been a bit of a relaxed race for us as we head to the last quarter of this one. Mark still catching us up a bit. We're not exactly hitting the fantastic lap times that we were putting down earlier in the race, and a 1.5 second penalty is not what we want. Can't afford too many of them. Of course, they're just 1.5 seconds, which is not that much, but it can also be the difference between P1 and P3 in some races. And now Nicer thinking about launching an attack with us heading towards the final lap here. I don't want to lose it on the last lap. Certainly not something you want to do. Final lap, that lap again, not exactly breaking any records. We go quite far into the corner in terms of the braking, just to focus on an exit in a sense, so we can really attack that exit. I don't know why I did that, but you can see we're looking pretty comfortable here. We've led the whole race, and I definitely think it will be another difficulty step up pretty soon. After a bit more practice at Magdalena, we will of course visit some other tracks too. Got to love doing that, and it's going to be separated by nothing to the line. So close out the final corner, but we are just going to take it. Wow, Mark Nicer really close to the back of us there at the end of that one. Our best lap was in the 32nd times. His was quite a bit off there, but that is not really what you got to judge it on. Wow, 2/10 in it out the line, really nice and close. I thoroughly enjoyed that race. Really, really did. Hope you guys enjoyed watching it too. But there we are on the top step of the podium. With P3 last time. We've made it P1 today. Very close in the end though. Had to keep the concentration, and we managed to do exactly that. But that is it for today's video. Another fun race round Magdalena. We've stepped up the difficulty this time. Next time we might visit another track, or possibly step up the difficulty a bit more. However, we might need a bit more practice before we can be anything like competitive in pro difficulty. But thanks a lot for watching, and if you guys are enjoying this Circuit Superstars content, then don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more. But another really fun race round Magdalena in the Pacino cars, of course, from the Pacino Cup. As I said, hope you guys are enjoying this content too. But thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you all sometime soon.